welcome back. And we're moving into our second conversation for today. We've been joined by our friends from Smart to tell us about some of the latest upgrades they've been doing to their system. We have with us Linette Canto, who is the Ads, Promotions, and Brand Development and also Marketing Manager. And we have Josue Carballo, Product Development Manager. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you.
So let's talk about Smart. There's been quite a lot happening. We haven't had you guys on for a while, so it means there's a lot to report. So first of all, there is a new network change that is taking place. And for people who don't understand technology like myself, it means very little. As long as the phone's working, we're fine. But what are you trying to tell consumers as to what this network change means?
Well, right now we have undergone for the past 6 months, we have been testing and actually doing a lot of troubleshooting to add an expansion. We call it a network expansion. We do definitely choose expansion to have the ability to offer greater variety, greater choices to our customer. In the past, well, we have had a technology called CDMA, predominant by big companies in the US like Verizon, Sprint, and so on. But more due to the advocacy and the growth of LTE, a lot of the technology now is more shifting or gearing worldwide, including in the US, to more SIM-based technology, that is LTE. And as such, well, we also always try to be at the forefront and prepare ourselves for the next big thing in technology. And as such, we took that opportunity, and as a company, we decided to also expand our network now to include UMTS, which is a SIM-based technology.
Okay.
So basically, people are asking, what is UMTS?
I was just about to.
Yes, in shorter terms or in easier terms, we can call them SIM-based technology.
Fundamentally, it means that you will be able to get a smart SIM for your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yes, and you'll be able to also change your SIM based on if the device is compatible and all.
Yeah.
And it also will open us much more to roaming. We have a lot of our brothers and sisters close by that, for example, travel a lot to Central America, Mexico, the US. And now with the advent of this new technology that we're bringing across, you'll also be able now to access. We are working on roaming partners, and you'll be able to access, just like how we had prepaid roaming in Mexico.
Yeah.
Now we wanna actually bring that across now, and because of the technology and the SIM that we are now going into, you would be able to do roaming Central America and so on.
Yeah.
And but our customers, just want to inform our customers that this is based on your handset, no?
Yeah.
When you come in now,
You have to have a compatible device.
yes.
Yeah.
When you come in now, you can buy. You can still get our CDMA devices, which are very good, on the best coverage in the country, and you can continue. For local national calls, some people still prefer that, but you now also have the option, and we began selling UMTS devices last week. Friday and Saturday we had a promotion for Father's Day, dads and grads, and those are already in most of our showrooms. So you can ask for them, and as we go along, we're going to be expanding more the network, better coverage. We're going to be actually, like I said again, signing up with our roaming partners, and SIM-based technology also allows to keep more information in your SIM and be able to more easier
Change your devices.
Change your device, definitely.
Yeah.
So when you want to upgrade your phone, it could be as simple as switching out a SIM.
Yes. And with UMTS, actually now we would have a greater access to a variety of devices. You guys that have the Galaxy phones, now you can come in and you have the option to upgrade to LTE. So you can come in and ask about it. And also, we have our iPhone partnership as well, and through that we'll be able to expand into the LTE network with our higher end devices, and again have greater variety. That's what we want, our customers to have a choice, and so they can pick absolutely the best with Smart.
So the UMTS network, if somebody currently has a CDMA phone, which means they don't use a SIM, it's been connected through your systems.
Yes.
Do they go in for an upgrade to this new network?
No, it's a network, like I said. So people that are CDMA, you won't be at all affected. You continue enjoying of the quality coverage and services. But then eventually, when you're ready to upgrade, you can have the choice to continue with a CDMA device, or if you want to, you can then upgrade to, and also get a UMTS one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's easy, and you keep your same number and everything.
Has this transition come with some hiccups in terms of tweaking things and establishing the network or the system the way you guys would want to see it run on an optimal level?
Yes, it has. We'll admit that. But whenever you touch, something like that, like a lot of parts of the system get touched, then you would find that there would be hiccups and there would be issues that we need to work out. And over the past week, we have been dealing with issues, but we have done our best to try to address these as quickly as possible. And we've put certain things in place. For example, we have expanded our call center so that people who have issues are able to be routed quickly to someone who can help either walk them through the process or can, take note of what their issues are and channel it to the proper party that needs to deal with it. We have a social media team in place because we've been getting a lot of comments and questions, queries on our social media platforms. So we have a social media team in place to deal with that. We also have done other things to, alleviate the issue.
You sent out some text messages to let people know.
And our entire smart family has been working around the clock. You have a lot of very tired but dedicated staff who have been working around the clock to deal with these issues, our IT department, our network department, our customer service department, because what we want to see is customers benefiting from the changes that we've made. So we need to just get through these hiccups and then it will be smooth sailing.
Well, actually what Linette is mentioning, a lot of these changes are service affecting factors that we've been having is not really due to our UMTS network. It's mostly due to our second investment that we have done, and it was necessary as well because it will give us greater advantages. It's basically changes done in our online charging system. That's the second big project that we're doing, and that basically that assists us for us to be able to charge our customers, to be able to offer services and promotions. And so that most of the service affecting factors have been due to that, to the online charging system.
So this is the lose the star issue, right?
Yes,
that's a part of it, yeah.
That's one of them.
And the online charging system is another huge investment that we've made. It's like two big projects that we had running concurrently.
You guys have been busy.
That's why you haven't seen us in a while, because we've been really busy. But as the marketing manager, I have to say that I'm super excited about, this online charging system because it will allow us greater flexibility in doing so much more for our customers. For example, we'll be able to do real-time promotions. And what that means is that so far, when we had a promotion, we would have to do what we call batch processing, which is run at the end of the day. The reports are compiled, and then if you qualify, then you would get whatever benefits, whether it's data, SMS, voice, whatever. But now we can do it in real time. So the moment you qualify for that promotion, you will get the benefit that you should get. So we're excited about that. Yeah. Another thing that it will allow us to do is to give people the option of building their own plans. So for example, if you know that you only use 100 SMS per month, but you use a lot of data, then you can build your plan to work around that. So you'd probably spend the majority of the money you have, put aside for communications. You'd probably spend the majority on data and then put a little bit aside for SMS and a little bit aside for your voice minutes. So we know that customers will like that because they'll be able to get exactly what they need to be able to communicate in the way that they need to communicate.
Definitely.
Another thing that it would do for us is that we'll be able to customize promotions. So let's say you're a heavy text user, then we would be able to customize text promotions that you would be able to benefit from. It wouldn't make sense to be, hitting you with a lot of data promotions when you don't have a data phone, and you're somebody that uses a lot of text. So it will give us the flexibility of being able to serve you and to be able to meet your needs.
I like the idea of being able to cater to the specific needs of the customer. The idea of bombarding them with the full plan and all these promotions can get a bit overwhelming, especially if you're not someone who's capitalizing on all of what is being offered.
Exactly. Well, that is very important, and like Linette mentioned, that is the exciting part about this new online charging system. As product development manager, we always look out for what's new. And particularly we notice that each customer
uses their phone differently. Yeah,
definitely. We have now services in SMS. We have voice, we have data, and now we're going to even now introducing roaming at the bigger level. We have it right now.
Roaming,
we have roaming right now, but we're now going to be expanding our coverage to make it worldwide. And so as we go along and do these things, we must realize that we must study our customers individually, find trends about what you use it for, and based on that, then we can trigger direct promotions to you, or to Marlene, or to Linette. And each one might be different. And we need to do that because if we really want to continue living up to our smart name, we must be smart and know our customers more. Have a smart system that will be catered for each and every one of our customers.
So with the changes in the online charging, what will people have to do differently?
Well, one of the main things that people had issue with, especially directly after launch, was the fact that they no longer need to use the star. So if you were using star 767, for example, to purchase SMS, just drop the star. It's now 767. If you were using star 3282 to purchase data, it's now 3282. And a lot of people have been asking about balance queries. It's 122, you drop the star. So for all the short codes that you were using the star in front, it's easy to remember. Just drop the star and proceed without it.
The star has fallen.
Pretty much.
There you go.
And definitely, well, those are just minor changes there. We have as well updated a lot of our services, like our web self-care portal now. We even have access for it in Spanish. We notice now a lot of our IVRs now, which you call to purchase a SMS or data, is also now bilingual. So you have a choice now.
I just wanted to mention there that because some people have been asking about it, you just call as per normal, and it will give you a prompt. You press 1 for English. You press 2 for Spanish. So if you want the IVR to continue in English, just press 1. If Spanish is your first language and you want to hear the offers in Spanish, then you press 2.
And in our data sharing as well through the web self-care portal, now you even have the access to automate. Basically, if you want, at the beginning of the month, you want to share your data, and you don't have to want to come in every month and do it time and time again. You have that option as well. So there are a lot of new cool features that are available, and everything is to make it easier, to make it faster, to make it more convenient.
So what do you think people will be most excited about?
Well, I might be a little biased, but I do believe that definitely promotions, you're gonna get really nice promotions, custom-made promotions, real-time promotions. And so I think that would make a big difference.
And
definitely.
we already have a whole list of promotions. Josue has been doing tests already to make sure that these promotions can work. So as I said earlier, it's just a matter of getting the bugs dealt with, and then we'll be able to move forward.
So literally, if I am a heavy data user, I won't necessarily get information about an SMS promotion. I'll get a data promotion catered to my usage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the direction we're heading in.
Fantastic.
Yes. We could probably launch a general promotion and put it out there. Put it out there, see who really uses, who doesn't use it, and then we can come back later on to you and offer that same promotion again because we know you used it. So we want to get to know you better, basically.
It's a matter of tailoring what you're offering to the public.
More personalized service. Fantastic. So what else is happening that we need to know about?
Well, I would like to take this chance as well to well, I know we had a double up this past Friday, and we worked on already on our system to optimize it. And what happened is the first time we did it under this new network, and so we iron out already the kinks. Like to inform our customers that we will be doing another double up this month to make up for that. Our agents as well, they will be contacted personally to give them any more information. We have, like I said, our Gimedala unit, which
we have a support team. We've actually gotten more people in because we know that when something goes wrong, some of the agents get a little antsy and they're a little hesitant. So our Gimedala unit, our support unit, will be reaching out to them, explaining what's happening, helping them if they don't fully understand how to do certain things. So before we launch the next double up, we're going to make sure that all our agents are reached and that they're comfortable and confident with the service.
We have numerous promotions that have already been programmed, or sales and so on, and some of them come out with double ups. So we tested it out on Saturday and it worked well. I think we had a promotion in Orange Walk here in the city and the double up went smoothly. So now we already are as we go along, we're testing it more, trying other different sales around the country to gear towards that next big double up. We are the only company right now in telecommunications that is continuously offering that double, because we definitely knew that right now, and we are trying to stretch with Dala, and we're definitely trying to give our customers the access to better services and more affordable services.
Okay, so people can, major changes that they need to know is that the charging system has changed.
Yes.
So they need to drop the star when they're calling some of the short codes, when they're using the short codes. And also people can, from now, when they purchase a new device, now get a new SIM, a smart SIM, for their phone. And that's where you're progressively going, right?
Definitely.
Your phones will function fine as is. Eventually, when you upgrade, you will be able to access that network.
Exactly.
There are a couple other changes that I'd like to mention.
Sure.
One is that when you're doing third-party recharge, when you are doing Easy Trans, and when you're checking your data balance, you need to use 501 in the body of the text. Before, you could just put in, for example, let's use our marketing number, 6778008. You could just put that in and be able to use these features. Now, you would have to put 501 plus the telephone number in the body of the text. But it's just in those 3 instances that you have to do that.
Okay.
The other thing is that for now, because we are going through this transition period, you will not be able to extend your credit by adding data or SMS. So we just want people to know that this isn't something permanent. It's not permanently that you won't be able to do this. Just please bear with us a little bit, and we promise you that we'll have all these things rectified.
So that is only a temporary issue.
It's a temporary.
Right now, as it is, that for every purchase you do, it will have its own expiration date. So it's basically, if you buy 50 SMS today, you will have a certain expiration date, and if you buy 25 more tomorrow, for example, it will have a separate expiration date. But we're working to consolidate everything like it used to be, and so we will be doing that next step. No? But I'm also excited about, look out for roaming, because we will be offering both postpaid and prepaid roaming as well, because that was something that people used a lot, and now we're coming back with it at a bigger level.
Nice.
Growth. I like the idea. One of the questions that I would like to ask, I guess in concluding this segment, is how has your market share grown, considering the fact that you have all of these services that are being offered now? They're new and exciting. Are there more subscribers coming over to Smart?
Yes, definitely. We are still considered a young company. We're 12 years old now, right? We started back in 2005. And for us to have about 40% or close to 40% of the market share, that means that we're doing something right.
And people are receiving welcomely when we do it. We just did it a couple of months ago, and we shall reintroduce it back. When we do our trade-ins, upgrades, we are the company that offers it across the board, both to guys from the other side who want to come over and to our customers that want to upgrade. We have always believed that we must give to people that want to join us, but at the same time never forget those that are with us. And so and that was very successful, our Step Your Game Up campaign. You know, we are going to bring that back in its due course. But definitely, our market share has increased, and we expect it to even grow more.
Before we close off, I'd just like to mention one other thing that we're very happy about, and that is that we have reduced a number of our data packages to make data even more affordable for our customers. For example, I'll give you an example with the 3G, and I'll give you an example with the 4G, so since we don't have a lot of time to go into all of them. For example, we have the smaller 3G packages that people would purchase by dialing 638. Now, before, a 150 megabyte package was for $5. That has been cut in half. So now you can purchase that for just $2.50. And it's not a promotion, it's a change.
Permanent.
Yeah. And then for our 4G customers, for example, those of you who used to buy the 1 gig package for $35, it's been reduced to $25 for the 1 gig package. And there are a lot of other changes like that. So we know that our data customers will be happy.
Of course, and going back down quickly to the same thing about what UMTS is offering. Actually, when you go buy a UMTS device, you would have the option. You have devices that will be 3G capable, but the 3G in UMTS or in the same base technology will be faster than the 3G we have right now. And so, but you will be still paying the more accessible pricing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and as well, you can buy our UMTS devices in 4G LTE. So you have that option, that flexibility. You can come in, you know, like people like that. When you go shopping, you want to have options, you know.
Yeah.
So just sit with our customer service reps and explain to them exactly what you're looking for, and they will be able to tell you what exactly will most suit your needs.
All right, and that's probably the best advice. You have your showrooms, people can just stop in and discuss with the customer service what is going to be best for them.
Make yourself at home when you come visit us at Smart, and we're definitely going to give you the best treatment and give you the best options in telecommunications.
Okay. Well, thank you all for stopping in and updating us. Now we understand why we haven't seen you in a while. You've been very busy, so hopefully we've answered the questions and updated our viewers as well. Right?
Thank you.
Thank you as well. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, we'll be speaking to representatives of the police department as they celebrate Police Week. So stay tuned.